Usain Bolt is the fastest man who has ever lived. He's won 8 Olympic gold medals, broken world records, and set a personal best time of 9.58 seconds in the 100 meters. But how is he so fast? There are countless factors that contribute to Bolt's success as an athlete. So, if you watch this video until the very end, I will tell you the reasons why Usain Bolt is very fast. But not only that, you'll also know his top secret for running at unimaginable speeds. Without further delay, here are 10 reasons why Usain Bolt is so fast. Number 10. Long legs and short torso. It's hard to imagine that his 6'5" sprinter would have such a massive advantage by simply having long legs, but it's true. The length of his legs allow him to cover more distance in less time because he is not trying to lift himself up as high each time he takes a step. That means that he can take longer strides without losing any speed compared to someone with shorter legs who might be able to take shorter strides. His arms are also quite a bit longer than most other sprinters, which helps him swing them back and forth more quickly, which increases his velocity during each cycle through the air. Number 9. Incredible power. In spite of having to contend with a significant amount of resistance, Usain Bolt managed to set a new world record in the 100-meter dash in Berlin in 2009 by running at a speed of 12.2 meters per second, which is equivalent to 43 kilometers per hour. How is this possible? Because of his large physique and his 1.95 meter height, Bolt has a lower coefficient of drag than a typical person. The researchers who studied his movements came to the conclusion that his muscles produce less than 8% of the energy that was used for motion, with the remaining energy being consumed by drag. Having fun so far? If you're a fan of Usain Bolt, I challenge you how fast you can like and subscribe to the channel. Share this also to others so that more people can watch how awesome and impressive Bolt's record is. Done? Let's continue. Number 8. His feet like spring. Bolt's feet can store energy and release it in the form of kinetic energy. This means that when he is running, his feet are like a pogo stick. They spring up after each step, which allows him to take more step in a shorter amount of time than other runners. When Usain Bolt runs, all his energy is released in one burst. In other words, he uses energy all at once and then stops running. If he were to use energy gradually, it would make him slower than the average person. Well, that's what experts say. Bolt's feet are so springy because they can store a lot of energy. This explains why he's able to run so fast. Number 7. He takes enough rest. Usain Bolt is fast because he gets enough rest. That's right, the fastest man in the world always finds time to rest. We all know that the fastest man in the world doesn't just run around all day long, but what you may not know is that he always makes sure to get enough rest. When you think about it, it makes perfect sense. Rest is a crucial component of any training regimen, and for good reason. When we rest our bodies, our muscles repair themselves and become stronger. The more rested you are, the better your body is able to do what you want to do. And Usain Bolt wants to run as fast as possible. How does Usain Bolt rest? He sleeps. Sleep helps your body recover from exercise and helps you recover from the stress of training. It's also required for your brain to function properly. You can't come up with good ideas if you're not well rested. So, next time you're thinking about skipping out on sleep, remember that Usain Bolt gets 8 hours every night. So, my point here is this. If an 8-time Olympic gold medal winner who can run 100 meters faster than anyone else in the world says rest is important, maybe we should listen. Number 6. Motivated by fear. Usain Bolt is a great runner. He's fast, but his speed is not just about his muscles and how much oxygen he can take in during each stride. It's also about his mind. The fastest man in the world has always been motivated by the thought of someone behind him, chasing him down. He believes that if he can't see them, they're not there. And if they're not there, then he has no reason to keep running as fast as he possibly can. When we're motivated by fear, we can accomplish amazing things. We're able to push ourselves further than we thought possible, and that's what makes us so effective at what we do. Fear can be a great motivator if it's the right kind of fear. The wrong kind of fear is the kind that paralyzes you and keeps you from taking any action. The right kind of fear is the one that says, if I don't do this now, something bad will happen, and then motivates you to take action immediately before things get worse. It's an interesting approach to motivation, but it works for Usain Bolt. Number 5. Hunger for more. What makes Bolt so fast? It's not just his talent. It's also his hunger to break his own record. He's always looking for ways to improve himself, whether it be training in new locations or experimenting with different techniques at race day. Bolt always pushes himself to go faster, as he always wants to set new records. He doesn't want to be the fastest, he wants to be the fastest ever. That's why he practices for hours every day, even when he doesn't have races coming up. That's why he eats healthy foods, doesn't drink alcohol or coffee, and sleeps 8 hours a night. That's why he doesn't let anything slow him down. Not the rain, not energy, not exhaustion, nothing. Number 4. Longer strides. Usain Bolt has a number of advantages over his opponents when he's sprinting. Before we look at this, though, let's talk about the stride length. The longer your stride, the faster you can run. But there are limits to how long it can be efficient. If you take too many steps for your speed, then the time spent on each step will slow you down because it takes longer for your foot to hit the ground once again. If you take too few steps for your speed, then this also slows you down because it reduces how much force goes into each step and makes each step less effective at generating forward momentum. It's only when a runner finds their optimal or power stride that they can go as fast as possible without sacrificing efficiency or speed. And guess what? Usain Bolt is very good at using his long strides to run very fast. Number 3. He runs on his toes and on the balls of his feet. To understand how Bolt is so fast, you need to know this. Bolt doesn't run on his heels like most people do. He runs on the balls of his feet and sometimes almost on his toes. This increases the length of each stride, making him faster with each step he takes. It also makes it easier for him to change direction quickly when he's running around curves or dodging other runners in a race. By running like this, he reduces the risk of injury because there's less pressure placed on his joints and muscles during each step than there would be if you ran with flat feet or high heels. Number 2. He is a brilliant starter. Bolt is a great starter because he starts from a low position. He is able to generate power by pushing off the ground, which not only means that there is less energy wasted on each stride, but also that he can accelerate quickly because of his long legs. In fact, Bolt gets his start from such a low position that at times it looks as though he's about to fall over. Number 1. It's all in the hips. The hips are the most powerful muscles on the body. They're also the center of gravity, and they play a critical role in every sprinting gait. When you watch Bolt run, you'll notice that his feet barely even touch the ground when he's running. This is because Bolt's feet are not the only one doing the work. The power also comes from his hips, which are just as strong and powerful that they can propel him forward at such a high speed. It's no wonder Usain Bolt is so fast. He relies on his hips more than just about any other sprinter. It is hard to deny Usain Bolt's dominance in athletics. His record-breaking streak is unprecedented. His athletic prowess is unrivaled by any other competitor in history. It's safe to say that Bolt will be the benchmark for world-class sprinters for decades to come. A true legend of the sport we love. What do you think is the reason why Usain Bolt is so fast? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share, and subscribe to the channel for more like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.